Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to part 50 of our tutorial series on Total War 3 Kingdoms featuring Cao Cao. We picked things back up in the summer season of 211 on turn 105, and we ended last turn with Sima Yi picking up the Kui Pass, and we have, our war with the Nanman factions, namely Lady Zhurong and some forces from Meng Huo if he's still around, but we wiped out his army. Maybe he'll send more. And we'll continue those wars. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of other things to do. We need to take the last Emperor's seat. So far we are at peace with them. We're actually trade partners, which is why I kind of don't want to initiate the war. I'd rather they attack us, so we're going to hope for that. We can add Gongdu to our empire as a subject anytime. We are going to do that. I think we'll do that when we want to go to war with Kingdom of Zhou, because he's in a current war with them. Therefore, when we ask him to, become our subject, similar to being vassalized, we have to make peace for them. So we have to, get prepared for that. And to do that, I need to move Cao Cao's main army back towards Liu Biao. So let's do that. This is Cao Cao's main force. We have subbed out Xiahou Dun for a random general. The reason being they weren't getting along. That's not a really big issue at this point, I realize that, but I kind of am OCD about the check marks in a sense. They will build up relationship quite fast. It really doesn't matter who's here. Cao Cao is strong enough to do dueling himself, thanks to his gold weapon. And speaking of gold weapons, I think we did promise a gold weapon to Cao Pi's forces, because Cao Pi did well in the battle in Kui Pass, so we're gonna give him Sun Jian's old sword. We're not gonna give this to Sun Quan. Our son and heir is gonna pick up this very nice blade for satisfaction, unbreakable, and 18 points of authority. And they will rest up a little bit. Cao Ren could use army upgrade here on these units, so we are gonna swap them out for the Imperial Sword Guard to guard our heir. Makes sense. Alright, there we go. We summoned Sun Quan's army already to take care of Liu Bei. And if we find Guan Yu down south, we will recall Liu Bei immediately, because I want to see what happens when you fight Guan Yu with Liu Bei. That would be a pretty interesting scenario that I never witnessed before. Meanwhile, this army where no one gets along with anybody, I guess it's just the strategist's fault. We could get rid of her, but she is a brilliant officer, I believe. Right, so if we get rid of her, we probably want to slot her in with some other army, but right now they're not very happy campers. We'll at least take over this region first, and we want to do some testing in Fuling as well, because someone mentioned that the Nanman rebels that you summon, similar to Yellow Turban rebels, often give gold item, and I kind of want to put that to the test to see if we actually get gold items from them. You can see that they have so much army, like there's so many Yellow Turban armies. Endless amount. We'll fight a lot of them. And Zhou Tai is going to join that effort. This army is strong enough that I'm okay strolling them in the river. Nothing's really going to delegate this army away. At least I don't think so. Like, how much better can we make this? So they're both in the river. Now let's go way south. We are at war with Old Tingping. And we're going to see if Guan Yu is on the field. Okay, not in that army. Alright, we can't reach anymore. We trespassed through Shi Xie's faction, but that's okay. And this army without reach, but we have fully replenished ourselves, so we're just gonna march through. They don't have much land. Capital, 2 counties, and maybe that's it. And they will join up the war effort with King Meng Huo over here. Shi Xie is also trading with us. They don't like us, but at least no signs of war just yet. So that might be it in terms of army movement. Let's see. Zhan Ba's force. Oh right, way in the north. They can move again. I think we will have them sail out to go fight Zhengjiang, because they have nothing to do here in Xihe. There's really no reason to stay here. So we might as well keep moving. Gong Sun Zan is in position to take Henei. On second notice, Ma Chao's in position now to take Qi Pass. And also, if Yanxiang wants to declare war on us, we're currently trade partners, but I don't know how long that's gonna stay. Alright, this is our new army. We picked out a strategist for them. This is the old Yuan Shao camp rejoining together. Now his level is a bit low, so it's not gonna be a strong army because of that. Access to formations and a lot of skills are gonna be missing, but he should level up pretty quickly. Right, we'll get Flaming Shot pretty easily. We have a bunch of good bows, but he's not going to get any of the good ones. Just not worth it on him. Pick up some cutting, give him some survivability, and we're all good here. And once this army rests up for one more turn, we'll start moving them. Actually, I probably should have moved them then recruited, but it doesn't matter. We'll move them next turn. It's not like we're getting into a war right away. Alright, so that's all the armies on the field. We have 3 empty army slots. One of that have to go here because we have to take care of these yellow turbans that are still spawning. We'll just take a proxy. And I'm going to give Sun Ren some levels here. Now, who else wants to level up here? And by the way, Ying Wei didn't die. He got knocked to the bench. He was in the army with Liu Bei. We have so many good officers still on the bench, including some burn officers who we should recruit out. But there's really no one that really needs levels at this point when looking down this list. Okay, then it doesn't really matter who we summon. I guess getting along with Sun would be a good requirement. That way they can maybe build some relationship while doing this. Oh, mom and daughter. Also, you see the instant replenishment of these units. So mercenary units have this really strong ability to come onto the field, fully replenish. And that's very strong actually. Alright, this should be very simple. There we go. I want to start to level up. But this will work too. He can command. He has actual weapons. So we are gonna treat you nice too. Kendrick Jian. We do have a good horse for you. Might as well give it to you. When our fourth kid comes of age, we'll marry her into the family as well. Give you an officer. Yeah, why not? And then we're gonna give back her bow. This bow was hers. It's back to her now. And they're just gonna chill here. We'll pay the upkeep for these. It's not gonna hurt our economy that much. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's continue back where the main battles are happening. We probably want to summon the Burin officers here. So let's find our Burin officers. Shouldn't be too hard of a task. I think we actually might have more than 3. Okay. I mean, there's one. Wang Hong. Where's the second? Oh, Xiahou Shang. Wang Hong, Xiahou Shang. I'm pretty sure we have more than 3. There we go. Guan Zhenping. Alright, those 3 are fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about them getting along with each other. So, Wang Hong. Xiahou Shang. Guan Zhenping. And we're gonna make an army out of this. We're gonna give them some protection. So what we're gonna do is splurge on them. He's gonna get all Imperial Palace cavalries, which is actually kind of insane. and then all of them will get Onyx Dragons. Because, you know, ammo is not an issue for this group, even if they have low cunning, which some of them, you know, probably don't have that low, but it's not that high. It's going to be fine. We're going to give them weapons as well. They're going to be combat ready to assist in any position on the map. We don't have any melee cavalries in this army. I'm going to pick up a silver bow. We could have given him a few melee cavalries, but I think this is fine as well. Like, all of a sudden this becomes one of our best army groups on the field. Alright, none of this is really good. I guess Stone Pig is the default item when we don't have a better one. Kind of what's happening over here. Right, because he used to be one of our administrators, but not anymore, so we're going to switch this. There are a few ranged focused ones. Let's see, campaign movement range is pretty good. General who pacifies the south. Lord of Thunder. Poison arrows on own retinue, but his retinue is not archers. Poison arrow only goes on archers, not crossbowmen. Post-battle loot, that's if they initiate fights, so it's not going to be really relevant for them. Oh, charge reflect on own retinue. Giving them to cavalries would be quite interesting, actually. But probably not here as well. Flaming shot, that's on the trebuchets. Recruitment cost. Nothing good. There's literally nothing good. We're just gonna remove it then. Free it up to whoever has Changsha right now. He's not gonna even be mad at us. Alright, who is the administrator of Changsha? You can pick up. Unless it goes on cooldown. It might go on cooldown actually. Yep, it's on cooldown. We do have a peasantry one. Bainan can pick that up instead of Coil Dragon. This is probably better on like Yuan Huan, who has melee cavalries. Alright, I guess Koi Dragon's fine. Gives us high population growth, if anything. Alright, so we're pretty set up over here to invade the rest of the Shuba region. And I think we're pretty happy with the army setup. Our spying situation, it's still kind of on hold. There's like nothing to do here. She did her job already. Oh, Luo Tong. This is Luo Jun's son, historically. Obviously the game has it kind of weird, so I think what they did is they have a list of characters who are relevant historically to Three Kingdoms, and they created all those characters, even though some of them just got generic characters. And that was already in the game since launch. And then they made characters like Luo Jun, but they never connected the dots for the existing database. So they would spawn once the game enters late game. So many of the second generation generals, like, you know, Zhong Hui, they will show up, but they won't be related to anyone yet. I think if we get more chapter packs down the down the line, we'll get the connections fixed, and maybe these characters will be more relevant. And it's also interesting how Luo Jun is now a vanguard, because Luo Tong eventually went back to Kuaiji after his father died, and later on became administrator for the Kingdom of Wu in this region, his hometown, or his father's hometown. I don't think he was born there. But I'm not interested in grabbing him. Let's see. Shixie. This is the useless character. So many points, and there's like not anyone we want. I would take Chen Gong, but he's not willing to come with me. I could just assassinate the old man. That's probably what's gonna come to. Oh, I can't do it. It's not gonna let me do it. I guess we could improve relations. That doesn't hurt us. He has no defense right now. I'll take 2. And you can see that we were trending to -63. Now we're trending towards -3. So it's 30 points a pop. And we can do it 3 times without any issues. That should be plus 27. Works very, very well. Okay. And we're just going to keep stashing up points and keep doing that. Keep Shizia on our side, I guess. Alright, this is the interesting character. I want him. I want to steal other characters too, but I don't think it's possible. They're doing such a good job of keeping people happy that... Dongmin, he's still feeling the faction leader death? Dongzhuo's death still weighs on him? That's interesting. Like, we can steal him. But do I really want Shenpei? Not really. He has rivalry within factions, so I almost don't want him to leave because he's going to make other generals hate, you know, the faction because there's rivalry within the faction. See that? So, not going to do much with him. This is the weird situation where she got married to the wrong side, but she got married into the family, so we can actually have 2 people be our cheerleaders within Shixia's faction. We went from -63 to positive 57 trend in 1 turn. 120 points of recent positive event involving us. That's pretty insane. Now, the other way for us to get more spies is through the reform tree. I doubt we will go down those lines, but that's the option we have. Now, let's do some construction. Alright, this one's going to need army to take care of public order very soon. I know exactly which one's missing. It is surplus market. It wasn't her. It was someone else doing it, but... Well, actually, it is her. I always thought it was... Maybe we summoned... Oh, I think it's Lady Me. No, Lady... I forgot, but... Maybe it was her all along, but we need that bonus. Alright, eventually we'll send an army out over here. That's not a problem. Why not? We have an army, no worries. Nanyang was going tall, and then we kind of stopped because we took away the administrator. But even without the administrator, you see that there's enough neighboring corruption reduction and faction-wide corruption reduction that we probably can go tall here because there is a pretty nice Jade Artisan. And then we just upgrade all these to tier 5. This one's already tier 5. Alright, in that case, we downgrade. Just not as competitive as a commandery. So spare some food that we can spend elsewhere. Alright, that is a tea parlor. Private workshop first. Okay, we're gonna build up Kui Pass now that we own it. Taiyuan is gonna go tall, without a doubt. Alright, so building's all done. Quick diplomacy check. We do have an empty trade agreement. We could create another vassal, but maybe not right away. Alright, happy with where things are? Let's continue. Goddess of Fire. Lady Zhurong has ignited her inner fire. This is her activating her special ability. She picked the harvest season to activate. Okay. So she's going to be stronger for the next few turns. If we click on her armies, you see this burning symbol. They're pretty much getting different levels of buffs during this period. We have to be pretty careful. But I don't think it affects the garrison retinues. I could be wrong, but we're going to attack it anyways. They like fire. We're going to bring fire. Alright, we're not going to actually fight this one. That should be another rice paddy for us.
下执于地，上参于天。一扫污浊。
And we're gonna convert that right away. Oh, Shuchu will level up to level 6. That's actually pretty crucial. We're gonna pick up this and go towards patience. In the meantime, it means we can swap these units out for the heavy version, which is definitely better. So we'll go for that. And what are we gonna do here? We'll just keep attacking. Right, there's actually Wuling. We're gonna come here, take it over, and then build a bunch of tax collectors to make sure the public order drops to see what type of rebel gets spawned. Alright, only 2 characters. No one that looks amazing. Meanwhile, we are getting a breather over here. So, Sun Quan. Grand Officer Army. Surprise, surprise. You see how they have 45% replenishment, even though they have the minus 17? Because we're getting 45% from rice buildings. If we get 5 more percent, which we will once we convert the one we just get, these will replenish at the max of 50% as usual, as though there are no penalties at all. So that's going to tide us over. I mean, if Ingwei lived, he might as well come back. Or we can steal Huangzu's retinue, that way we have a regular army build. Right, because then we actually have an army. Rather than just... I mean, this is still weird, but at least we have some front line now. He is rank 6 now, so we can give him the good stuff. We definitely lack the good stuff. Although we have both weapon craftsmen, we don't have both weapon armor smith. We got this, but we haven't gotten any good armors from it. The other one's in Chengdu, very far away. Alright, let's continue with army movement. Alright, they're not gonna really stop us here. If we switch off, we can't get out if we switch off, so we're gonna have to attack with this army. This would be a delegate as well. I wouldn't even be worried about getting sieged by them during the end turn because we have another full stack right behind. So that should discourage them from, you know, making any moves whatsoever. Alright, that's taken care of. We don't see Guan Yu. Unless he's over here, he's probably on the bench. Then we don't really need to move Liu Bei around. Alright, they both moved. Cao Cao's army needs to be pushed over here towards Liu Biao. And once we're in position, we can attack them. We can probably take another turn of healing. This army is going to sail down towards this iron mine. We'll make this turn. Could be dangerous. If it's dangerous, Sima Yi will go join them. Looks okay. We could use the extra turn of replenishment, especially on these new units that just bounce back from being completely wiped. Alright, that's good. In the north, I think all of them are just sitting pretty except for them. They actually have to keep moving. I don't like standing in the water, but it's too difficult to move through this terrain in the north, so we're just gonna gamble. The quality of the army, shaky. Maybe if we had some heavy spear guards and 2 more protector of heaven, maybe better, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. They're gonna move here. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's all the army movement we need to do. It's pretty stabilized, the situation. Alright, back to spying. I guess at this point we're just saving points to get this. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I was hoping to bounce some point over, but that's not how it works. Interference only cancels out any sort of defense they have. They reduced their army count. Okay. That's interesting. They're giving up. Unless they got wiped by someone. That could also be a possibility. Can we, like, tell the faction leader we want to improve relationship with them? That's just the weirdest move here. Or telling her to perform an action to improve relationship between us two. Alright, we gotta wait a turn for her. There is nothing to do here. Alright, we decided against that one. Drop him. Yeah, drop him to 32. That's kind of pointless. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. I could just extract him. Because it feels like we can never steal any characters from Kingdom of Jolt. So maybe it's better if we extract him and get that spot open. And I want to keep Xu. Very talented officer. Pretty much beat up the coalition army around took out Sun Jian. Alright, so that's all the army stuff we need to do this turn. Oh, we're finally making over 10k here. With the Simon's help, of course. Oh, Changsha is also going to blow up in terms of population issues. The Administrator don't have enough population growth. We can fix that. It's an item issue. So she's trying to boost income, which makes sense. But I'd rather get... Actually, you know what? It's fine. Because it's not going to drop that fast. And if we look at the bonus to all sources right now, 180, it's not going to affect it that much. So I'd rather get 10% for now. Oh, we have a level up. Take care of that. Literally the last character here. Alright, back to command remanagement. So Dong and Changsha is suffering from high population, same as Huainan. Nanhai is fine. Look at Nanhai, 2.5 million, no one's complaining. Poyang got his 5th building slot. And Marketplace would be the winner. Alright, let's pump those out. I got downgraded. Perfect. Most of these are just fine. But you still gotta check, because one of these are going to be like not fine, and we have to fix it. Like that. And that. Let's rush that. We have plenty of money saved. Alright, we're doing food here. Tongwu needs another upgrade so we can get State Workshop. Alright, conversion. Downgrade to city. What build is this? Right, missing State Workshop here. City's right. We just captured it. It's down south. Need to be small city so we can start building corruption reduction. We have enough points to use our relationship fixer. Manipulate. And it's gonna be Ma Teng.
真是倍感荣幸。
We're gonna make him love us.
听闻此信，我心甚慰。
Now, I know there's a few people asking us to confederate them, which we can. You know, if we ask for an ultimatum at -2.5, he's gonna say yes. So there's almost no risk to doing this, but I don't think we need to. There's no benefit. We're near the max army slot, so it's not like we can utilize him very well. And Ma Teng's very old at this point, so he's gonna die very soon. And I don't think there's any other, fabulous generals hiding in his faction. We got his son already. Like, why would we want all these land and these new neighbors that we would defend? Most likely, they would just get taken as we take him over. Or we have to deploy, our last few army slots over there when we have to take rebellions as well. So, not gonna do that. I am, however, very interested in doing this. We can do this at any time. Like I said, we're going to wait till this Kingdom of Zhou business when we're ready. I want to swing, at least get out of this zone, so our armies here can free up a little bit in case we need to shift more to the north. And then we'll do this, which will trigger the end game with us, with the Kingdom of Zhou over here. But as of now, pretty happy where things stand. Let's continue. Okay, so even though they lose the delegate river battle, the AI will still come out and fight us in the river battle? Sure. I mean, you can tell how much this boost does for them, because they're going up against this. Pretty high quality stuff from us, and we have Zhou Tai, which is the king of delegate, and we barely win this. We didn't lose that many. Alright, catching their general means we'll execute all of them. The point here... Oh, never mind. The point here is to build relationship with our vassals, but because he has a Nanzhou elephant, employ. Alright, we'll get replenishment for this. Alright, we got ourselves an elephant, and Wu Tugu is asking to go to war with... oh, shared war, that's good. Minus armor. You know what's really good? We don't have to be the faction that wiped them out, because Wu Tugu can do it for us from the north. We can leave for one territory. It's a spice, which is a bit of a bummer, but that way, if Guan Yu gets wiped, he wouldn't hate us and he could come join us. That's a possibility. Do they have siege weapons? They can't even attack this. At least not take it in one turn. Alright, we're gonna move this army over here. I don't need to wait for that little bit of replenishment. We're gonna rush up. I'm gonna destroy them so they will summon a new army, and maybe we'll see Guan Yu. They retreated one, so they're gonna get wiped. There's literally nothing to show here. Items? Ooh, nice. And capture 2 officers. Oh, Liu Peimin? She should have been Liu Yao's daughter, I believe. Oh, this is too good to pass up. You can go. I really don't want to kill her, but this is really good. This is like one of the best items you can put on one of your heirs, leaders, prime minister positions. I'm sorry, girl.
Alright,
who are we gonna put that item on? Well, I kind of know who's in court. Guo Si probably doesn't have anything good. That's my guess. I'll level up. Let's do it. Pick up more expertise and resolve. Feels like a good thing to do. Or actually, just more resolve. Because population growth is always an issue. Guo is on the bench somewhere, right? Yep. +2 public order. That's actually not that bad. Alright, Lady Me, what about you? 10% in industry. Well, we have a 15%. I think everyone else is on the field. Tall P, where are you? Eunuch. Who else? Who else do we have? Liu Bei, Guo Jia. Liu Bei, Guo Jia, Lady Bian. Alright, Lady Bian. Also +2 public order. Guo Jia Liu Bei. %10 trade. Oh, 15%. What do you know? Everyone has good stuff. 10% trade. I guess we'll get rid of one of the public order stuff. The 5% corruption reduction is good. So we're gonna get rid of one of the public order bonuses. Wait. Oh, who had it? Guosi had it. Yeah. There we go. More rebellions, we'll take care of it. We'll just rotate the one army around. Got a bunch of armors and stuff as well. Can we actually reach them? Yes, we can. That movement's insane. Hold on. Let's just delegate. We don't have to burn officers behind, but it looks like we don't need it. Alright, now is our chance to mess up the public order here. We can keep this. Alright, after this finishes, we'll be building tax collection here. Alright, what is left should be enough to take the iron mine. And then we can heal in place. Yeah, it's only a level 1 iron mine. They're on the other side of the mountain here. We can't actually reach them. We're gonna go for Ba. We'll follow. Ah, Dailai's army with Duosi. We'll keep an eye out for them. Bonzu can pick up the new armor we just got. They're ready. I mean, it's not quite there, but I think it's safe. Ooh, I don't know if it's safe to go into the waters. But we kind of have to if we want to reach anything. We can just try to land on the same turn. Oh my god, the disembark movement cost is so much. You know what, we're just gonna pop over here, because this would be a free disembark, because we actually have a port. This doesn't have anything. So we'll move next turn. Meanwhile, we're in position. I don't like how they're roaming around, but it shouldn't be an issue. This is our waiting to die list. Now we can add a Nanman general in here. I would like to give the elephant to a non-Nanman general. He is 47. We're gonna go fight with him. Get him killed. There's faster ways than waiting for them to die of old age. We can actually just get them killed. Now, who has some slightly unique units that could be passed on to better users? Like, this is a good situation to pass on some units to a vanguard. Alright, so this army is looking for a death. They can go suicide into this army. Elsewhere, it's just this army, right? We're gonna land. It's not very strong. Ooh, Qiang Hunters. How did they get one? Oh, right. Bandits have the bandit network. They actually have legit access to it. Alright, that's it. We have an empty spy spot. So now we can see if we can get new turncoats. Oh, Hualan Li. That's Ma Chao's mom. Alright, so let's see who Ma Teng has, right? See if we want to annex them. Oh, wow. We get Yuan Shu, we get Zhang Hong. Okay, maybe we do this. We get Ma Teng as well. Ah, Peng De's on the bench. I want him. Can't get anyone. Can't get everyone. I guess we do it now. Confederate 4.5. It should be fine. I don't think they will say no to that. If they do, we go to war. Confederate. Ultimatum. Coheres. Hold on. Let's see what the factors are. Opinions of the idea. So pretty much only thing we can do to minimize this is to increase our military strength. What if we make Gongdu our subject first and then we do this? Because then having a subject would also help. The only issue is Gongdu is at war with Ma Teng, so he might not like that. But having the subject would make us look stronger. That is true. And we can showcase forming empire. He should have armor. I don't understand how he doesn't have any armor. Have you not killed any officers? Yeah, his relationship doesn't change, so we might as well get stuff from him. I think he might actually saved up a lot of money, right? But not the generous kind. So we'll get parts of his per turn income going forward, but cash we're not going to get, so we're going to ask for some of that.
我方接受.
Oh, we don't have to ask for peace. He's still at the same war. It's just he's now our subject.
很高兴与你见面.
Oh, interesting. So it's a little bit different from a vassal. He's just part of our subject. So you can see here, Gongdu is a subject under our imperial mandate. From their regular tax income, we're receiving 30%. From our regular income, they're receiving 25% tributary. So they will drain some of our gold. And obviously, that's helping the subjects out. It's supposed to even out. Like, you can be a very small empire and you pick up a lot of the tributaries and then you give them back a certain percentage of that. It's less. But I don't know how actually this will work out in terms of this situation where we have just so much more money than they do. But regardless, we did it. And there's no negative effects. We have the yellow turbans now working for us. Do we look stronger?
朋友，别来无恙.
A little. I think it went up a little. I think this will still work. Moment of truth. Yep.
为了恢复秩序，我等不得不.
As long as it's close, it will happen. I didn't check army count. I think we have 2. We have at least 2. I think he only has 2 armies on the field. So let's see what we got. Ma Xiu. This is okay. Hualanli, the mom. Useless, useless. Where is Yuan Shu? Where's your second army? No. Hold on. Oh, come on. We got the entire Ma family. We didn't get Yuan Shu. We didn't get Zhang Hong. I think it's because of army count. Okay, that's a bit careless. They might still join us. There's a chance they could still show up here. Yuan Shu, maybe not. We smacked him around quite a bit and caused some family issues with him. But okay. We do get a few more Tiang units, including 2 cavalry.
门外何人?
And maybe more on Ma Teng, actually. Oh yeah. We get Tail Marauder. What the? Why is he using these? You guys are not poor. No. Alright, we'll take these away. We pretty much invited the Ma family into our faction. Ma Teng 66. He's almost dead. We could use the shaman. We'll let it go on cooldown first. I don't even know if he's going to come out. He needs to come out to pass on this unit. Even if it's one, we want it. He's on 1 turn cooldown. It'd be so funny if he dies at this turn where we can't inherit. We'll put him with his wife. Ma Xiu is the son. Gets along with the strategist but not the wife.
主公召我。
I'm gonna recall you. Why do we even want to keep her? That's my other question. Like, Qiang polearms I don't really care to keep. She's also a bandit character. Alright, give us your sword and you're fired. You can keep the retinue. It's not even good for a strategist, so. Her name is Shang Meng Li. Definitely a mistake. We could have got Zhang Hong and Yuan Shu, but the army limit didn't allow us. Alright, you're gone. So we'll put Ma Teng in this army a bit later. Now the question is what to do with Han Sui. He has no access to trade with us? Wait, what? Why? We border him now. I guess the road doesn't lead back to our capital, but like he has river access. Right? He can go from here all the way here. I don't know why he can't do that. Oh well. We pulling to keep them here because, well, it depends on how fast they clean them out. We picked up another horse pasture. This will lower the upkeep cost of all cavalry. Ooh, look at this. Gongdu has stacks. I'm guessing this is owned by Han Sui. Yep. I don't care about them right now. We're gonna move them down. Let's see. We're just gonna upgrade all the counties because that's pretty much what we got. We did get a city here. This is Ma Teng's unique building. It can be converted to a military infrastructure, but I'd rather just get rid of it. Yeah. This is pretty much the same thing as Huainan. It's like the exact same counties, I think. So I think the fertility is different. It's low fertility here. Huainan's average, I think. But aside from that, it's pretty much the same commandery. So state workshop here and probably a conscription building. Alright, so we hit our max army slot. Who is going to get the rebellion next? Because I have to worry about moving one army around in all these places to take care of all the rebellion. The Huainan's still going to get it first. They'll beat that back. We can speed it up by moving out. Actually, no, we can't. It's not too much of a difference. 2 turns, we fight, we recall. Next turn, they spawn 1. They will also spawn 1. It's okay. We don't have to take care of the rebels. The cool thing about Imperial Cities is rebels can be full stack, try to take it, and they can't take it. So we can kind of ignore the situation if we really wanted to. We're going to do the mixed. Yeah, we didn't achieve our goal. The whole enticement of getting that Confederation is to get Zhang Hong and Yuan Shu, who are both super old at this point. So it's not like they're long for this world, but still. We wanted them, and we didn't get them. Probably get a marketplace in there. Or land development, actually, because it's a salt mine, so it doesn't really synergize with marketplace. We have so many rice paddies now. Like, replenishment for Imperial armies are definitely 50%. We're the only faction, I believe, in the game that can enjoy this, where, you know, the armies are going to have full replenishment as though there's no penalty. Don't want this, don't want this. This needs a conversion, so maybe this can go first. We can rush that. Now you can build this in peace. Let's not rush it. We might need to do some army stuff. Speaking of army stuff, these are all northern armies. Xiaohoudun? Oh, also near Taiyuan right now. Right. They're waiting for Ma Teng to come up. Alright. Let's see. Any other turncoats we can recruit? Because we might as well. Oh, Tao Shang's back with a job. Let's even it out. Alright, no defense. He is a general. Alright, back with enough points. Going to 77. Like, why not? There's nothing to do. He's not family, so he can't do it. Or else we have him do the same exact thing. Actually, let's drop her. Then do a discredit faction. Someone should be willing, right? There we go. And she's gonna leave. I can make him leave too. Alright. Don't know why we did it, but felt good. Messing up Luo Jun's faction some more. Alright, we're good. Let's continue. Han Sui wants that military access. I mean, we can. Yeah, take it. It's fine. We offer him something for free because... Oh, a vassal... Oh, that's gonna be... I didn't want to go to war with him. I don't want to send armies to that direction. These are two people who we knocked out. I have no intention of recruiting them. Just wanted to knock them out. Alright, we're gonna summon Ma Teng onto the field so that he doesn't die, but we want to finish our move first. So they can pick up replenishment. The family is reunited. I can have him no reach. Okay, the sun's gonna guide then. Li Bu is very old too. 52. Okay, he will still be around. We get a chance to fight him in the future. No one bothered us. They're not declaring war on us. I mean, I'm pretty sure they hate us. Not so bad actually. We're just a lovable faction, except for by our own vassals who needs money. Alright, let's do that first. Oh? His adopted son. Not interested. Here, rely on us for food. Oh, he doesn't want to. Oh, we had it perfect. I thought we went over. Oh, of course.
此提议值得我们重视。
Chen Lan, you want to bribe too? I see how greedy you are. The Emperor took 666. Oh, you don't need that much. Good. You know you're beneath the former Emperor. You know your place at court. Alright, we're just gonna keep our vassals green. Alright, meanwhile, the armies keep marching. The tax collector is gonna get rushed. We can only build 2 levels right now, and we'll just do that. Probably upgrade a little bit higher as well. Have them follow. I can pop them, but then I'll probably get popped right after. Actually, I can pop them and then get back onto land. Can I do that? Let me rotate first. Uh-oh. There we go. We're good. Who leveled up? 有宝娟。Dailai's on the run.
请下命令，开战！全力奋战！
This is technically the main army. Oh, it's a level 0. He raised it. So, okay, so we can convert the empty land, but then we can't rush it. So it's more like this is the faster way. Oh, it was stuck. It was previously on the garrison. So this is fine. We'll just build this one slowly. We can reach them. Wait. We can cheat out some distance. We got them. I think we got them. Ah, Dailai's army. Okay, this is going to be our concluding fight here. Liu Bei's group suffered at their hand. Now we get a chance to repay them. He has Burnt, so they can counteract some of the effect, but we have 3 sets, so that should be pretty good. Lu Su doesn't have it. It's bright, unfortunately. We should have a ton of ammo. 40, 13 on these, not that high, but 29. How many burn officers do he have? He has 1, right? And is that effective against us? We have 3. I mean, they don't have high cunning, so I can understand. Yeah, it's the cunning issue. But anyways, we're gonna shred them. Let's go. Alrighty, snowy winter. They have their army here. Our reinforcements are way in the back with the siege weapons. So we're gonna be fighting this in 2 stages. I think the first stage is with all our generals and our archers running back towards our siege weapons. They will do the job of distraction and keeping them interested to chase us. We outrange everything they have. I think these are 200 max. So that's going to be the job of this unit to kite. We do have deployables, so in a similar fashion, we want to put the tower away from where it might get captured, but still visible to shoot at them. So I guess here would be the best place we can do. Wooden stakes is probably best to be placed in the forest where they will not be kind of seen. AI don't really see deployables. They will run through them even if it's on the open field. But this is a great way to, you know, lead some of their cavalry over. There's only 1 that we can actually catch. We can still light up some of these trees. Hopefully we'll be able to lead them towards here. So we're going to start the forest fire in the middle here. And let's go. Unit 1 is going to run all the way back here. We're going to set up a battlefield here. We have so many archers. They see us, they'll keep moving. We just have to back off a little bit at a time. Alright, let's get the setup part done. We don't have flaming shot. No, that's not good. Especially with this many trees. Their effectiveness just pretty much became 0. But that's fine, because we actually don't need them. We have so many Onyx Dragons that I honestly think it's gonna be fine. Like, what can go wrong? We will drown them in arrows. And I believe some of these will have fire arrows, right? Some have poison arrow too, but poison's not that good. I am only interested in the fire group. Poison's on the bandit character. We will get suppression on the poison. The damage goes way low. There's nothing that's really charging us. If they're running elephants at us, I guess we will, you know, take care of that with that strategy, but they're not. Alright, we have too many. But I guess since we have so many, might as well. So we have fire arrows, poison arrows, regular arrows, all going. We're gonna put the shield units in the front to absorb arrow. They will go with them to absorb arrow, maybe in the open. And these boys will protect all the flank, because all we really need to do is let the archers go to town. And we still have 2 backup. We're gonna be right here in case they break through. And well, we have more archers. We have the short range ones, so they will go right here. These 2 will go a little bit more forward. Is he doing anything? He's not doing anything. Oh. Forgot about these boys. So much about kiting. They're sturdy. Don't worry. 50% replenishment. 50% replenishment. Alright. About you. He has Nature's Blessing. He can guide them back pretty easily. Might as well start the forest fire. Okay, it's burning. We can get rid of the forest penalty, increase their speed, increase their morale, and save them. Decline. Not here to fight you guys. Here to get my men out. We can take some duels, actually. Especially her. Duosi. We'll go get him. We'll wisdom the river. Alright, here comes the fire arrows. And then the poison arrows. There'll be waves and waves of archers. Oh, we're gonna burn some of our own troop, aren't we? Yeah, we'll take that duel. Oh, we didn't even do this, but we will. Sorry, forgot about you guys. Like, the amount of arrows they're facing is beyond this world. Like, it's everywhere. Oh, we have bomb arrows too? Right. Where are you guys shooting at? No. Oh, get him back. Get him back. Get him back. We keep forgetting generals out there. I don't think anyone has reached the line yet. The 10 points of morale wouldn't save you. What about the unbreakable that I can give you? He's -1. Come on, bounce back. Bounce back before you leave. Before you leave. Ah, no big deal. Nope. Dailai, you're scary. I know that. That mace is no joke. Ooh, turtle formation. Too bad it's not formed yet. It's not formed yet. Oh, and the rocks just crushed them. Alright, time to go. Oh, we lost the duel? I think she has resiliency though. Not too worried. Was this that strong with no weapon? Or bronze? We had tenacity of steel, we still lost. Oh. Okay, that's strong. That's also strong. Okay, so we lost 2 of the abilities. Should have taken a look. I thought we were going to win that. Hopefully we get to capture them. Alrighty. We just want Dailai's mace. Oh no, she had no resiliency. She's level 3. Oops. We shouldn't have dueled. And we gotta pick her replacement. So, do we have any more burn officers on our bench? We should. Well, it's definitely not Fa Zheng. Yang Xiu. These are all new. Maybe we don't. If we don't, maybe Yang Xiu gets to come out. Nope, that's bright. Sun Qian's also bright. Okay, we don't. So I guess Yang Xiu will get his chance to shine here. I assume he gets along with... Okay, one of them. That's good enough. Alright, poor girl. My fault. I thought she could win the duel against Duo Si. That's why we took it. But that turned out to be not true. So, we're going to wrap up this episode now. We are officially in the endgame. We're going to declare war on Kingdom of Zhou next turn. Or next episode at the start. There's really nothing to do for the Northern Army. We even absorbed Ma Teng's faction, which is huge. Zhengjiang's about to go down. Han Sui is really not a threat. He is a vassal of Kingdom of Zhou, so it could get awkward. But once we take out Zhengjiang here, we can naturally swing down. Lu Bu's right here. That could be a problem because we don't have a lot of answers for them, but the army's quality is really bad. And Ma Teng's right here, so Ma Teng can go fight Lu Bu. They can duke it out. And we'll push through with all the armies over here. We have 3 really good ones waiting in the wings. Cao Cao's army is moving into position here on Liu Biao. And we'll move through Liu Biao's territory through the trade port into, this is Wu Pass, and into Chang'an. Basically break through all the passes, get into Chang'an. Meanwhile, we'll just continue to make a push into the Naman territories. It's a lot of territory to cover, a lot of slow movement. So we'll see how far we get in terms of this. But I think we took down most of the tough enemies. We even got an elephant unit. Over here, we're trying to get Guan Yu, and that's pretty much it. I don't think we're going to go to war with Shi Xie after boosting that relationship so many times. And that's where the campaign stands. We should be done maybe in about 2 episodes. So I'm going to start thinking about what to play next and maybe put out a poll as well for the next Let's Play. It's not going to be a tutorial one. We'll just play a regular one. Play something more interesting. I think Ma Teng's faction would offer some interesting challenges. We could do a Qiang unit only challenge where we can only recruit the 3 Qiang infantry and 3 Qiang cavalry and nothing else, no siege weapons. I think that would be a pretty fun experiment. And aside from that, I don't think there's much else with this campaign. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and see you guys next time. Bye!